With the YNW Melly retrial hearings beginning again this week, new evidence was found as YNW Melly made a massive mistake. The new lead prosecutor teamed up with a man named Danny Polo, who was in the original YNW Melly trial, who was seen wearing a shiesty mask while on the stand. Well, the prosecutor and Danny Polo would investigate through all of YNW Melly's social medias, to which they found a very concerning post, where YNW Melly hints towards having street ties with Young Thug's team YSL.
Same thing, the use of the slap term, 5-point star, snake. He's saying he's YSL, he's hanging with Doug, and he puts up his YNW for life hashtag on it with the 5-point star as well. Mr. Demons has the big D hand signs displayed.
Okay, and see with individuals again. I'm assuming that's also Young Thug. That's also unknown.
Yes.
Also important to your investigation, correct?
Yes.
Also publicly available for anyone to see and capture.
Danny Polo believes that YNW Melly's team YNW has street ties connected with Young Thug's team YSL. As we would then even see Bryson Paul tweet, Detective Danny Polo on what slat means. Slat means sliming up all the time, and it came out of the YSL language. The Reds then started copying it. YSL, the team, is all made up of Reds, and in this picture, YNW Melly is with Young Thug, who is also currently on trial for RICO. The YSL team is throwing up red signs. Now, prosecutors believe that YSL is connected to YNW. So in the Young Thug trial this week, the famous snitch, Trontavia Stevens, would answer a question on what apparently the word slime means to him.
Word slime, what does it mean?
Good question. That's a good question. So, the S is for slow, the L is for love, the I is for I, the M is for me, and the E for everything.
That is the only thing that slime meant to you because you had a tattoo put in your body.
Yes, ma'am, that's what it means to me. That's what that tattoo means to me.
Is slime ever used in any other kind of way? As by you or any of the people that
like breaking it down?
Yeah.
Like breaking it down how I did?
No, like the meaning of the word slime.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
As Trontavious has been trying his best to not snitch on Young Thug at all in case you have missed the trial thus far. However, Trontavious was asked this question because it relates weirdly enough to NBA legend LeBron James, as there is footage of LeBron doing the slime handshake with a teammate of his, to which lawyers want to know, is LeBron James slime?
Have you seen, we talked about LeBron James, have you seen him promote and advertise going around to his teammates and doing the wiping of the nose and saying slime? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Have you seen LeBron James do a video, put out a video, wiping nose saying slime to his teammates?
I seen LeBron James, he got a different handshake for each player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Describe.
to non-responsive.
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Describe what you remember seeing LeBron James doing when you say he has a different handshake for each player.
An objection to relevance.
It'll be relevant in a minute. What do you remember LeBron James doing with each individual teammate that you described? And tell the jury.
He do a lot of stuff.
Did one of them include wiping nose saying slime? If you remember, if you don't remember, it's okay, Mr. Stevens.
I mean, LeBron may have did it.
As the handshake that they're referring to is this before an LA Lakers game.
Slime.
With law enforcement trying to piece together how deep the YNW, YSL, and all of the other rapper street teams truly are, we would end up seeing Boosie do an emergency interview this week explaining that when the feds want you, they'll do anything to get you.
Now they're putting even more charges on them, and then
when they want you, they want you. I knew they wanted them bad when they waited for that law to get passed. They waited all the way.
Penalty.
So it'd be 8-4.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know, they waited all the way till that law got passed to take him to trial.
Yeah, he was in jail for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, they could have been took you to trial.
You're right.
They waited till that law got passed and took him to trial a couple months later. When they want you, man. Just don't see how he didn't get a bond after a fucking mistrial.
Yeah.
That made me like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, after a mistrial, that doesn't happen, really.
As law enforcement has really been cracking down on rappers' street teams that they're a part of. There's a lot of members in these street teams that are literally giving out secrets to what's truly going on. YNW Melly had ties with King Von years ago. Somebody a part of King Von's team named J Hood would do an interview just recently on No Jumper where he would literally reveal that YNW Sack Chaser and Juvie were going after YNW Melly for financial gain. So YNW Melly put a stop to it.
Did Von really tell you that Melly told him that he was two friends?
He ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people could say something without saying it. And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Von was mad at me. Bro, why you put up there, bro? Walk the bam. I'm like, you sitting up here, like, you know the love we got. You do this for us, but you gonna trust that his two friends? And he said, them was trying to extort him. And so I'm like, if they was trying to extort him, then why are you still around them?
As J Hood is a resident of O Block and is rumored to have been neighbors with King Von when they were living there, as YNW Melly allegedly told King Von that as a secret right after the crime was committed. As social media is going to be a big reason as to why YNW Melly is going to have a hard time in his upcoming retrial, as even Boosie would explain how badly this retrial is also going to affect YNW Melly's family and especially his mother.
Okay, so
then I met his mama while he was in.
Oh, okay.
I met his mom while he was in, and she real, bro. You know, she real.
She's stressed out. I heard she had a.
Yeah, she real, and I reached my hand out to him, cause I'm real. Yeah, I reached out to him, bro. I met his mom, and she a good woman, bro. And when I see them mamas like that, it remind me of what my mom was going through, bro.
However, YNW Melly's mother has taken a different approach with the newfound attention from the original Melly trial, as she would be creating a special account for her fans, which has made many YNW Melly fans uncomfortable, but it has also given the idea that Melly's court cases could be using up all of his money. As No Jumper would report, YNW Melly's mom reveals she made $40,000 on her first day.
Why did you decide to break the internet the other day? You're saying that you're YNW Melly's mom and you're about to hit fans.
Why not? You make money while you sleep, and you know, I turned 40 this year. Why not do something crazy?
Did you start it yet though?
What? My only? Yeah.
How much you made the first day? I just need to know the first day.
The first day was pretty epic. It was pretty epic.
Give me a ballpark figure.
Like 40-ish, 50.
One day?
Day one.
As fans are starting to believe that YNW Melly needs more financial help for lawyers due to the evidence against him in the upcoming retrial, but also because of the new lawsuit that is against Melly from YNW Juvie's family. The report goes and reads, "This is the video we requested from prosecutors in the state of Florida versus Jamel Demons. We have the honor of representing the family of Christopher Thomas, aka YNW Juvie. Melly's defense attorneys filed a motion for protective order to prevent me from obtaining it. This video was found on YNW Melly's cell phone, and it was recorded a month after he allegedly got his two friends. It doesn't show a man in mourning or seeking answers for his lost friends, and instead, it looks like he's mocking them, if not taking credit for it through false expression.
No regrets for the shit I did. That also mean for the nigga. Yeah. 4:30 a.m. Never say when.
As YNW Melly will be facing two court cases at the exact same time. In the lawsuit, they're using evidence from Melly's cell phone against him, where YNW Melly sends a text message of him literally admitting to doing the crime.
The PC Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, "I did that," and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02, the YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHHH.
as they would also share the concerning evidence that was shared by Sergeant Williams, where he would reveal that there is no way this could have been a drive-by and the person that committed the crime must have been sitting inside of the vehicle with them.
Assignment, which is to determine if this is a drive. And my determination was that this is not a drive-by, and it's based upon this picture here, which is a very good picture to describe it. All of these rounds are done. One is done at a stationary position. At a stationary position when all but one of these rounds are going in. The one round that has some movement in it, which is round site L here, the actually moving in that to create the little bit of a that you see there.
Okay, a lot of information in that answer, so let's break it down a little bit. You mentioned so I'm gonna zoom in on site F. Number, you said 17 outside the car. How many rounds were inside of the car?
3.
And can you exclude the for Mr. Williams and Mr. Thomas as coming from outside of the car?
Yes. From the driver's side back seat.
As to the shot that Christopher Thomas, where did that come from?
Driver's side back seat.
Okay. Is it possible for there to have been 2 inside that car?
No.
Why not?
There is no time.
As with Williams revealing the crime must have happened inside of the vehicle during the original YNW Melly trial, we would also then see YNW Juvie's mother go on the stand and share who was sitting where in the vehicle, as she has known all 4 of these YNW boys ever since they were young.
Can you state your name, your full legal name for the jury?
Leon Phillips.
Okay. And are you related to one of the victims in this case?
Yes, I am.
How so?
I'm his mother.
And who is that?
Christopher Thomas.
Positive 2/19/15. Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Mm-hmm.
And is that a yes?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Jamel.
And Jamel, is that the defendant, Jamel Demons?
Yes, ma'am.